Alright, hey everyone, welcome to another Wildewitch RP Live Play TTRPG session. What is Wildewitch RP? Well, that's me, Faye, Game Master and Storyteller, and Lachlan, our writer and producer. We're a couple who love sharing stories, so much so that we quit our day jobs and created our own company. That way we could create high quality and exciting TTRPG experiences full-time and share them with you. And tonight, we're playing D&D. This session features the Burning Veil storyline set in our very own Velenar campaign setting. It's a deeply personal tale of trust, betrayal, magic, and magnificent ambition, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. With us at the table, we have several of the incredible players who have joined us on our grand endeavor. If you'd like to play alongside them, you're more than welcome to join us. You can ask in chat or hop over to our Discord where you can find out more information. Now, speaking of our awesome players, it's time for introductions. Like I said, I'm Faye, a game master and storyteller. With me is Sirenscape, bringing all of our background music and sound effects. It's a fantastic and affordable sound collection that you can find at sirenscape.com. Now, we get to meet our courageous and daring heroes as they are traveling through Vale d'Umbra. And we'll begin with a introduction for Bracken.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, it's your boy. Uh, I'm Thresh, I play Bracken. Bracken is a Kendermonk fighter who don't take no shit and does tons of harm. Uh, he punch real good, he can't talk too good, but he tries his best, and that's all we can ask of him, really.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Next up for our introductions, why don't we learn about Avi?
Hi, I'm Kelsey. I'm playing Abby. She's a half-elf bard sorcerer who cares deeply about her friends, is always quietly singing or humming, and is just a little bit spooky.
We love a little spooky.
You sure do.
Alright, next up for our introductions, we've got Cecil.
Hello, my name is Brent, and I play Cecil Darkholm. He is a forest gnome cavalier who is here supporting his friends and making sure that they're safe. And he's taken on a new squire recently, and he's doing okay, but he's coming to terms with that in his own time. And it's just been kind of feeling some pulls back home, whatever that may mean.
Alrighty, and then we've got an introduction for Xander as well.
Hello, everybody. My name is Bo, and I play Xander. They are a changeling artificer sorcerer, a self-proclaimed prodigy of shadow and flesh. Yeah, they're not excited about what's gonna happen. They're very scared.
Y'all are just traveling, don't worry about it. Alright, so with that, it is going to be us diving into our session here, and we had left off with you completing your first half of 2 days travel. So, the first half of the first day has completed. And now we are moving into our second half. So, who would like to pull the cart? As again, you had an unfortunate accident with the beasts of burden.
I can pull the cart.
I'll help. And how much was?
So the first of the second half will be Avi and Cecil. And this will be, again, a athletics or survival check. Your choice. All right. That is a good set of rolls there. The first of your second half of travel this day goes by without issue. Nothing seems to be harboring out in the distant shadows. No sounds of prey or predators following after you. And we come to our second half of the meeting to draw. Who would like to take this turn?
I'll pull for a little bit.
I'll join on that.
Alright, so Xander and Bracken. Let's get the either survival or athletics.
You got it.
Alright. Decent rolls, decent rolls. As you're traveling through, it's not as perhaps easy as the first half of this portion of the day, but it goes by well enough. You complete another day's travel, but now it is time to make camp for the evening. What would you like to do? Survival rolls if you want to.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, set up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'll assist in setting up camp.
Yeah, I'm probably setting up tents or something like that.
Alright, I've taken everyone's roles into account here. Anything else you do this evening? Do you set up watches? What are you doing?
Cecil likes second watch.
Yeah, I'll volunteer for first watch.
If there's another spot for first, I will take it.
Sure.
Alright, so Avi, Xander, first watch, Cecil appeared on second. Bracken,
I'll
you...
take my mornings as usual.
Okay. Let's see. Two. Alright, so that will be... Natriana is going to join Cecil, and Carissa will join Brecken.
Oh yeah.
So, Avi, Sander,
Mm-hmm.
after dinner has been had and some rest, you take your first watch. Start with perception rolls. Alright, I have your perception rules noted. As your watch takes place over the never-ending night. Any conversations? Any thoughts? What's going on?
I'm pretty focused on the watch. Keeping an eye out to the distance every once in a while, turning back, checking on everyone.
I will probably be writing in my journal with the occasional kind of like stretch, look around, make sure nothing is like obvious, and then maybe read past passages, maybe draw some of the things I've seen.
Yeah. As the two of you continue your watch, Avi, Xander, nothing seems to disturb you in the evening. Your watch goes by without issue. The next watch is Cecil and Natriana. Cecil, would you like to roll a perception check?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to explain to me what a 13 perception check looks like for your watch? What you're doing?
Yeah, he's taking taking laps around where we're camped, and maybe he's lingering too long in one particular direction or another.
Okay.
But he's taking laps around.
Natriana stays stationary, but is keeping an eye out all the while, and the second watch goes by without issue. Third watch. It is Bracken and Carissa.
Oh yeah. Good old perception. Hell yeah.
It's a very Carissa roll. Bracken,
Yeah.
what are you doing this watch?
Bracken's, as usual, focused on setting up, getting breakfast ready, starting to pack down camp more than anything. He's kind of going about chorely duties while keeping a general eye out, but today's it seems to be a little more focused on the chores at hand rather than what's around him.
Carissa seems perhaps more intrigued by your practices rather than keeping an eye out for the distance. Although she does glance over every so often. And then the third watch completes. seems nothing to worry about this day as you all complete a long rest and wake up to breakfast. Does Bracken repeat the egg incident from yesterday?
The egg incident.
You don't
No.
even remember, do you?
No, I don't. But no,
I
I
just
do
remember
remember now.
eggs.
I do remember now. Everyone seemed to have a big stick up their butt about the whole egg thing, so Bracken will not do that. He will have some powdered egg substitute that he will use. We'll see how everybody likes that.
All right. So, anything happen this morning, or do you all set out for your last bit of travel?
I don't think Bracken's looking to do anything.
Alright.
Just get loaded up and get ready to go.
Then you,
Xander's pretty focused on getting back.
then you have one more day of travel. 2 shifts each half of that day for pulling along the cart. Is you lost the majority of the horses along the way. Not due to any actions of your own, just the dangers of the wilds of Vale d'Umbra. And hopefully, nothing too terrible happens this close to civilization. So we begin with your first half. Who would like to draw the card?
Cecil will pull.
Bracken
Roll
will
the
pull.
hell.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you wanna?
Yeah,
No, you
I'll
go.
take a morning shift.
You
I
go
don't-
first.
All right.
Alright, so
Rather pull it while the sun's still low, so I don't burn myself up.
there is no
Mhm.
sun.
The theoretical sun.
Okay.
Theoretical sun of danger.
Look out for that danger sun in the
Yeah.
dark.
It's
Oh
always
my
on your
God.
back, and it's always hot. No sun hat can prevent the danger sun from getting you.
I'm just like gonna have those
Yeah, what?
skeletons.
I wanna go home.
Those skeletons that show up with the carts. They're just all gonna talk about the danger
Oh,
sun
hell
now.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, Cecil, Bracken, athletics or survival on your first half of pulling?
Yep. It's not very good.
Might not go through.
It might be lagging a bit if you're relying on the stream to show you, but no, I do not. Nope,
No,
there I
it
see
was
it.
an 11.
Yeah, there I see it. Alright, so. 11. Ooh, okay, this is fine. You're doing fine.
Everything's fine.
That answer is cause for
Everything's
concern.
fine. There's no word bossing say.
There is no war in Ba Sing, it's
Or so it would seem.
Now, why would you say that?
I think you
Again?
go on.
Everything's fine.
It's all fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm not panicking, you are!
No, I'm not.
Don't like the silence.
Don't worry about
I don't
it.
know
It's
what that's all
fine.
about.
We're all fine here.
I don't know what
Okay.
that's all
The
about.
silence before the jump scare.
He
That's
about to
all I'm
lose the
gonna
weight.
say.
Alrighty.
The build up and then the bow.
Ooh.
What the fuck? What is that? Hey, what?
Stop it.
Ooh.
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 Yeah. Ooh.
Time.
Ooh.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
what is that all about?
So, something's happening here.
I don't like that.
No.
Can I have everyone roll for me some perception checks?
No. I don't
What if
wanna
I say?
perceive it.
What if I say please?
What if you say please?
Well, I'm not going to say please.
Well, you just did, so my own hubris here to stab me.
Alrighty. Once. So, what Cecil is definitely going to notice here, and Avi, as you peer out into the darkness, creatures getting closer. 5 of them. Massive, hulking, larger than any of you, with glowing white eyes, claws, and hunger as they bare their teeth. They
Let's
are
go faster.
moving towards you
Yeah, we gotta move.
rapidly. Do you move?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out and help them pull.
Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta move.
Look who
Whoa,
decided
whoa,
to
whoa,
get
whoa,
off their
whoa.
butt.
What's going on? Wait.
Look over there. A lot of angry things.
What? No,
They're very
just
scary.
there's some
Oh.
trees.
Oh.
Go. Pull the cart. Let's
Is
go.
this because I
Let's move.
served you guys powdered eggs this morning? Is that why you guys are upset?
No! That's not the case!
So,
I jump down and start helping too.
alright. Roll for me either a survival or athletics check then.
Ah! Uh-oh.
Okay. As you're drawing this cart, as you're moving, I'm going to do it this way. Also, you will gain a +1 to your AC for the rest of the session.
Ah,
Yay!
that's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
good.
Oh no. I like you.
As you are moving, you are doing so at a pace that covers a great distance. But when you peer behind you, it seems that these hungry feasters while they struggle, are just barely maintaining a pace to keep up with you. What do you do?
They're still coming.
All right. Well, they seem to be just keeping pace or something. I don't know what that's all about.
We
But...
need to move faster. Move as long as we can.
Continuing to push at such
Okay.
a rate will begin risking exhaustion. You'll be making checks to avoid
Okay.
it. Okay. So,
I don't care.
I don't care.
uh,
Try me.
alright. So, as you continue to push along here, it will be Constitution saves, to continue along.
Care. I care a little bit now.
You said con saving throws?
A con saving throw. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Bracken and Avi, you will take 1 point of exhaustion as you continue on your pressing on. However, you all can remake the either athletics or survival checks here.
Uh-oh. Now my hubris.
Bracken, because you have exhaustion, that is at disadvantage.
Oh, at disadvantage. You are right. My apologies. Let me give you a fresh one there. So 20.
Alright, and then where is Xander's survival or athletics?
Oh, wait, wrong one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ugh,
You're already
pressed
resisting.
the wrong one.
Alright. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It's not fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Mm-mm. I don't believe you.
Even though you've gotten a little tired, it seems that your hunters are struggling to keep up. They fall behind into the shadows of El de Umbra, and you are safe. For now. I will
We
say
should
that
probably keep the pace that we're at.
I will say that little bit of an encounter there covers over partially into the second portion of your first half of travel. You can continue at a expedient pace, though you will again be risking more exhaustion, or you can slow down.
And I forgot who it's Avi and Cecil.
Avi and Bracken.
Oh, Avi and Bracken. Okay. Avi, Bracken, please go rest in the car.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. Please. I'm sure there's water. Just please take care of yourself. Me and Cecil will take care of the other
Yeah.
half.
There are other people. Cecil did work already.
Cadrip. It's time.
Okay, and Kadra
No, I
gives
don't
like
mind.
a
I don't
silly-
mind keep pulling. Never mind. Gadrip's got it.
So, Kadrib steps out for the second half. Xander, are you staying out to pull?
Yes.
All right. So, finish out our second half of the first half of the day. Xander, go ahead, make for me your choice of a athletics or survival roll. I'll make one for Cadrib. All right, doing well, doing well. You finish out the second portion of travel with no further issues, meaning that you are able to stop and break for a bit of lunch. Any conversations
Ooh, that
during
sounds
your
nice.
midday break?
Was anyone just a little interested to try and fight those things?
Nope.
All right. I will keep watch from where they were before.
Do you see
I
how big
mean-
those things were?
Hey, they were pretty.
I mean, I was a little curious, but
And the eyes and the...
They were pretty stacked.
they were quite beautiful, though.
I'm sorry. Were we looking at the same thing?
Yes. They were quite intimidating, but really deep down, they are beautiful creatures.
I was thinking maybe their hides or teeth or claws might have been useful to someone.
I'm not seeing it.
Mm-mm.
No, I believe the opportunity has passed us.
Oh no.
So, as you finish out your midday rest, you have just a bit further until you reach, Gloom Noir once more. Who would like to be on the first bit of drawing the cart or the carriage? What next? Stop, buddy. Thank you.
Nobody's got so much to say though.
Well, if you can say it by not scratching at my green screen.
I'll give it a shot.
Alright, so Avi
I'll help as well.
and alrighty. Athletics or survival, please.
Uh-oh.
Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Maybe not so fine. As you are getting closer, you would notice, you can see, of course, in the distance, the city, as you get closer, but you would notice a little bit too late to divert. your course, the one remaining horse here steps onto what looks to be a spider egg.
Yep.
A massive one.
Ah.
And as it rears back, Tororis moving to calm the horse before it can startle and sprint off, who knows where. Can everyone make for me perception checks, please?
Please
Oh,
don't
wait.
do this. Not like this.
What?
What the heck?
Oh, it's done.
You know what?
For some
What?
reason, it glitched and rolled twice. It's the first one, not the 8. Oh wait.
Oh wait, these would be a disadvantage, wouldn't they?
For anyone who has exhaustion.
Yep. All right, so a 9, please. 9, please.
Well, I guess we're going with an 8. It was a 17. It's okay.
It is Cecil and Avi. See this. There are more shaking of the eggs, cracks, and these almost glowing spiders begin to exit out of them before they blink out of existence and then reappear closer to you than they were before, as we are going to roll initiatives.
That sound is initiative at disadvantage as well for exhaustion or not?
Uh-oh.
It would be, yes. Alrighty. I need battle music. Ooh, do I have battle music for these?
Oh.
There we go. Alrighty, and then we have... That's going to be... So, that's... Are spiders first? Then
That's not cool.
Sander. Then Avi. Bracken. And Cecil. Damn, Cecil. So,
It's pretty rude, but it's fun.
there are 6 of these spiders that you can see coming towards your group. And as one of them is going to reach to Cecil, it is going to try and bite you. With a 15, however, I believe that's a miss.
Miss.
Alright. We've got another one over on Avi with an 11. That's another miss. We've got 4 more. And they are going to disappear those other 4. They blink out of existence. For now, at least. Xander, it's your turn.
Okay, we are going to do a firebolt. Nine.
The 9 will miss. Anything else from Xander?
Oh, okay.
Avi.
Oh,
I didn't hear
Nope.
anything for a second there.
we're all good.
Avi, it is going to be your turn.
Great. I can only see 2 of them now, right?
Right, one in front of you, and one in front of Cecil, who's not very far from you.
Great. Can I get context from them?
Sure thing.
Why do you say it like that?
We've got a 19 and a 4.
The 4 fails, and is blinded.
Okay.
Can we make this save at the end of its turn?
Then with that, it is going to come to Bracken, your turn.
I will go to the closest spiders and go for some swings.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I get a flank going or no?
Yeah, you can either flank with the one on Avi, or you can go to the one on Cecil, though Cecil's is blinded, so you already have advantage without getting the flank.
I'll go for the one on Avi to
Yeah.
get a flank going there. And we'll just take first on that, so 19 to hit. Or 19 plus 9,
Yeah.
something like $1 billion, I don't know. Cool. And then flat roll on the second. And damage. 23 points, and I'll do a single attack as a bonus action for a 21 for 34 points of damage, please.
Alrighty. That is the one in front of Avi down. And then... Right, hold on. Make sure that I'm doing my math right. Yeah, the one in front of Avi goes down. And then Cecil, it's your turn. You've got one in front of you that is blinded.
I will attack it. Advantage, right?
Correct. Alright, the one in front of Cecil goes down.
Yes. 35 damage. Cool. Where's the next closest one?
You don't see them. They've blinked out of existence.
Plague spiders.
I'll just kind of stand there and wait.
All right. As Cecil stands there waiting, it's our spider's turn. And all four of the spiders blink back into existence right near the your cart, your carriage, putting them very close to Xander, and they're all going to go in for bites.
Okay.
Oh, there would have been someone else there to take it, but he ran over to the other spiders.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a natural 1 on the first one. That'll miss.
Cool.
That is a 13 on the second.
Miss.
A gentleman's 20 on the third.
Yeah.
For 4 points of piercing damage, and I do need a constitution saving throw.
Alright. Saving throw. Okay.
That will be 15 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then the final spider doesn't hit. It's 7. But there are now a lot of spiders over near Xander. And Xander, we come to your turn.
Cool. We are gonna make sure that this will work. And I realized I could have used a reaction for something, but we will save that next time. Okay. I am going to do magic missile at 2nd level.
Okay.
Okay. So So 2 damage for all missiles? Or will I have to roll 3 each time?
So you roll the d4 for each of them.
Got you. Okay, so 2 for the first one, 3 for the second, and 5 for the third one. And I'm just gonna go for the closest spider nearest to me, and I'm just gonna throw all 3 at them.
All right. What was the last? Because you did upcast it at 2nd level, so that's 4.
Oh, okay. Last one is gonna be another 5, so
Okay.
15 damage total.
And you were sending this all at 1, or were you spreading it around?
At 1. At 1.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And I don't think I can bonus action magic weapon.
Not
Or
unless you do some fancy stuff, because you already cast this spell.
that is true, and I can't bonus action Misty Step. I might use a sorcery point to gain back my 2nd level spell slot.
Yeah. Okay.
And then that'll be my turn.
Okay. With that, then we will come to Avi. Your turn.
They're all on Xander.
All the 4 that disappeared before, yes.
Okay, we'll just pick one, and I'm gonna cast Antagonize. I need a wisdom save.
All right. That is a 10.
Great. I like that. That's 12 socket. And then it needs to use its reaction to make a melee attack on another creature and one of the other spiders.
Alright.
Pretty close.
Yeah, we can do that. Alright, so that is a 13. That goes through, so that will be... And... Alrighty. Anything else from Avi?
No, that's it.
Beautiful.
Oh, wait. I'm a bardic. I'm gonna give a bardic to Cecil.
Alright.
I can do that.
Cecil gets a bardic.
I can do that.
And
Hell yeah.
as Avi's turn comes to an end, it is Bracken, your go. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm still tired. I saw all the spiders blink around the cart, right?
Yes, they are all now there, and right upon Xander.
I'm gonna get in the line of best fit for a flank with Xander, and we are gonna go for some pouches.
Okay.
11, 11, and a 26. There we go. Okay,
The 26 will hit.
for 9 points of damage, please.
Alright. Anything else from Bracken?
Not from Bracket, no.
Alright, Cecil, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to go hit a spider.
Hell yeah, we love that.
Does a 19 hit a spider?
Oh yeah, definitely hits.
How about a 16?
And your 16 also hits a spider. Alrighty, so... That is a spider down from Cecil. And anything else?
That's it.
Alright, as Cecil's turn comes to an end, we do have to take our first ad break here. So we will come back to continue along with our combat, picking up with our spider's turn. But before we head out, I do just ask that you let the ads run. They are important to us. They help keep our games affordable. You can also make direct donations through my Ko-fi, link to that's on screen and in our chat room. Donations help provide your GM much needed caffeine, but they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community that benefit everyone who play with us for the next month. Full list is available on our Discord, but stick around and we will see you guys very soon. Alrighty, we are back in action, and as we are returning, it is for our spider's turn, and we've got 3 spiders, around here, and everybody is, well, not everybody, we've got 3 people that are close to the spiders, so we've got options. So, it is going to be, the first spider taking a bite. Outa. That's gonna be Sander. It's gonna try and hit. Second one goes after Bracken, and the third one goes after Cecil. Everyone gets a friend this round.
You're using the term friend pretty loosely there.
Yeah.
Everyone gets a friend. Max,
We
can you not
all
go
get a
after my
dance
green
partner.
screen?
Go after the green screen, Max.
Get him, Max. Get him.
Get him, Max.
Tear it down. Yeah.
All right.
Smash the system.
Everyone, all the enemies are getting advantage now.
No.
Yep.
That's alright. I have enough channel points to combat this.
That's gonna be a 16 to try and hit Xander
That hits.
for 6 points of piercing damage, and I do need a Constitution saving throw.
$22.
All right, so you'll take 10 points of poison damage. Towards Bracken, that is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, that'll be 7 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
7 points in a con save, hurt.
All right, with an 18, you will take 6 points of poison damage. And then towards Cecil, that's going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 4 points of piercing damage, and I do need a Constitution saving throw.
22.
That'll be 12 points of poison damage. And that's it. You know what? No. Our spiders are going to blink out of existence. And then it is going to be Xander's turn.
Cool. I'm going to, instead of doing what I originally planned, you know what? I'm gonna prepare a reaction to absorb elements. And anything poison related. It'll be, is it 1d6 less?
So when you are hit by something that is on your thing, so you don't have to prepare reactions. You can just do them when they are available to be triggered. So when if you get hit by something, you can just be like, I use my reaction, and then on whatever level you would be able to become resistance, and then you get that level of your spell as V6 on your next, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, you just see Xander, they do like a symbol, almost like their protection symbol, and like they're ready to go.
Avi,
Flavor text, I guess.
Yeah,
your turn. You don't know where the spiders went.
I'd like to take the dodge action, please.
It's very smart. Anything else on your turn?
You know, I thought so. No, that's it.
All right. Bracken, it's your turn. You also don't know where the spiders went.
Bracken's not that smart. He's gonna put his dukes up ready to just sucker punch a spider as soon as it blinks back in.
All right, so preparing an attack.
Yes.
Okay. And then it is Cecil, your turn.
Can Cecil move over by Avi and hold his action to attack should spiders present themselves?
Yeah, totally.
Thank you.
All right, so we do have And Cecil's turn comes to an end. Our spiders go. We've got a spider blinking into existence in front of Bracken. We've got a spider blinking into existence in front of Avi. And another one in front of Avi. So, Cecil, your held action can go off here. Right, and then... that's one of them down in front of Avi. And then Bracken, your held action can go off on the one that's in front of you that appeared.
Yeah, so for a held attack, does that include the... since I get 2 attacks per action?
It includes your multi-attack, but it does not get the monk's bonus action acts, like your flurry of blows or anything like that.
Alright, so I'll just throw 2 big haymakers at this. Oh wait, with disadvantage, so 19 on the first.
Hits.
Has a disadvantage.
Poison. Or the exhaustion.
15. Exhaustion.
Exhaustion.
15 on
only
the second.
Level 1.
So that would still affect attacks, right?
Ability checks.
Oh!
Yeah, poisoned is the
Alright,
one that
well,
gets you the
bam.
Attack rolls and ability checks. But
Okay.
yeah, both still hit.
Alright, cool. Regardless, we're
Alright.
starching this spider. 19 damage.
That is a spider down, leaving just one in front of Avi and nearby Cecil. And it gets to choose between the two of you. And it's gonna try and bite Cecil. That is an 18 to hit Cecil.
Miss.
Alright, Cecil, you are not bit by the spider. And that's it for the spider's turn. Xander, it's your go. What would you like to do? There is one spider left.
Alright, we are going to spend, I believe it's 2 sorcery points. Oh wait, no, I think it's 1. We are going to cast Twin Spell Firebolt. And that'll be 2 firebolts to that spider.
You cannot, I think, twin at the
16.
same target.
Okay.
Let me double check on that.
That's the first I heard of that.
I believe you cannot twin spell at a same target, but let me double check.
Has to be a second creature.
Yeah, you have to target a second creature in range.
Okay, I will just do single firebolt then. 16.
A 16 hits the spider.
Perfect. 16 fire damage.
Alrighty.
Burn that sucker.
It's crispy, but it's still standing. Avi! We come to you.
Yeah.
This guy's in front of you.
I'd like to throw Dissonant Whispers at it. I need which to save.
That is a 18.
It'll pass. And take 6 psychic.
And with that, the last spider will go down. Because you're no longer bound by initiative.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm alright. Bracken's kind of bracing himself on his knees, catching his breath. He's a little worse for wear at the moment.
I mean, those bites. Ow!
Well, it wasn't the trolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecil's kicking a little dirt. And he's going to check himself for any spider fangs that might be stuck in his body.
Xander's gonna cast Cure Wounds on themselves. Second level.
I'll get a cure wounds to Cecil and Bracken.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So that one's for Cecil. And oh no, that one's for
Oh.
Bracken.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool.
Do you want more? I
Nah,
have more.
Nah,
It's fine.
no. We're all
Here,
right.
I'm
We're
already
we're
past
good.
it.
We're good.
Take another 17. I'm sorry. It's out of my hands now.
It's too much. I hate getting more.
Hey.
I hate getting more health than I need. It makes my mouth taste like I just ate broccoli.
Hey,
Like
came
raw
down from on
broccoli.
high. I don't know what to tell you. It's just how it is.
Bracken's over there just smacking his lips a little bit. He's got a bit of a scowl.
I guess it's just the thing you need at this moment.
Alright. So, that is an eventful first half of your second portion of the day's travel. I would like to pick up the next bit of this. Tauroris will help, as this is your final stretch before Gloom Noir.
For the wagon?
Yep.
Or pushing the cart? Yeah, I'll push the cart.
So
I will
Tauroris.
also push the cart. Or I'll be in it. I'm actually pretty tired.
So Tauroris and Cecil. Let's get our last survival or athletics roll, please.
Oh wait.
Are you pulling too, Xander?
I think I'll sit this one out.
Okay.
Between Tauroris and Cecil, your last bit of travel is fairly smooth, and you make it to Gloom Noir. It is late in the day. Most of the shops that keep to a more performative hours schedule have already closed down for the evening, but there are a few that are open all around the day. Tauroris, now that you are in the city once again, will be able to bring you back to Ravenmere Manor and allow you all to disembark, grab your luggage, and be able to manage the cart back to the cart house. What would you all do? Do you head back to your rooms within Ravenmere Manor and rest, or do you do something else?
How long have we been up, approximately?
This is the end of a full days of travel, so a few hours. Like a few handful of hours.
Cecil will walk around and just make sure everyone that didn't come with us knows that we're back and consider retiring for the evening. Quote unquote evening.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Ansel.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah. Ansel is easy enough to find. In the Robinmere Manor. He is in one of the drawing rooms.
Hey, buddy.
You've returned. Hopefully,
Long time no see.
did you find what you were looking for?
I did. I thought it'd be more, but it's just, the fabric of the universe or whatever that I'm hearing.
It is.
I thought it'd mean more to me, but I have it. It's just what to do with it.
I think that you will, with this information, do many great things. Maybe it doesn't mean anything to you now, but you could make it mean something to you.
I suppose. What have you been working on?
I've been doing much, assisting Zephyriel where I can, otherwise preparing for this next leg of travel, with whatever awaits us.
Hmm.
Now that you're
I
back,
can't wait to go home.
I am too looking forward to being free of this space.
Kinda sucks here.
It's not for the living. I definitely would agree on that fact. So I am a bit, I can't deny, excited for the whatever magics Vrindarian is to employ. It would be intriguing to know of more practices, and perhaps how they can be used for good.
It is really exciting. You're not wrong. Just wish it wasn't a vampire.
I don't believe Vrindarian herself is a vampire, just well in the company of them.
Well, I feel like that's enough,
That is very, very valid, honestly. Yeah, I don't think that I would typically take a my company with vampires such as Gezid Duel if I had the choice.
Oh, trust me, it's not pleasant.
I have heard.
And acting like it is isn't fun.
Well, hopefully we are done with that after everything that you all have already performed, and we can continue on with our purposes and our journeys.
Here's hoping. She'll kind of throw up both of her hands and fingers are crossed.
He'll lift up one of his hands and you can see him cross his fingers as well. As Avi has sought out Ansel and had this conversation, what about the rest of you when you arrive back to the Ravadamir Manor? What would you all be doing?
Bracken is still feeling that exhaustion, so he's just gonna go up to bed and just flump down in a bed and pass out.
Yeah?
Yup. Plain and simple. Sweet.
Xander will take all of the stuff they took with them, both, and also Natriana's, and they'll go to their room and just kind of throw everything down and plop on the bed. They just sit there and kind of stare at the wall a little bit, and hopefully Natriana would have followed.
You asked for Natriana to join you? Yeah, she would have followed on.
Can I be honest with you?
That's what I prefer.
I know that I've shared a lot about stuff that's happened to me and what I've done. Do you ever regret your choices?
I mean, not in the way that perhaps you might be asking. Do I regret things like wearing new boots when I'm on patrol duty? Sure. But I've never done something large enough that I feel guilt over it. I think the worst thing that I done was, mistook your group's intentions when I first met you all. But I don't regret what I did. I was acting in service of my mentor and my faith. And sure, I was wrong, but I think I proved myself in a bit of, reconciliation there. I consider you guys my friends. I hope you guys consider me at least that in certain cases, as she looks to you. I don't know, I think about things not in the moment, perhaps, but overall. So that way, when I do stuff, I don't have to regret it later.
I guess another question that has been on my mind is not only am I regretting everything, but I'm just severely doubting my ability to be a good person, even though I want to be. I work with flesh, I work with the shadows and very dark things, and I want to be a good person, but it just contradicts my abilities.
You want to know what I think?
Yes.
I think you are stuck. Sure, your abilities are what most people would associate with not the greatest of guys, not the greatest of people. But you can use them for good, and you have been. Everything I've seen you do is towards a really good goal. And maybe you don't see that, but I'm pretty sure that our friends do. And you're creative, Xander. I'm sure that you can figure out how to take what you've got and make it work for something better. Make it work for who you want to be. You don't have to be the embodiment of light. Cilantro knows that I'm not. But you can just be enough.
I guess there's a part of me that's jealous that you have a god or goddess or whatever the term is. You have someone that you serve a greater purpose for. All the power that I have has come from my choices and from myself, my brain, or my soul. My soul would probably be the correct word. And seeing my sibling living such a basic life is, I guess that's where this is all coming from. Just seeing the life that they live and how basic and small and quiet it is. I've never had that before. And I want it. And I want it with you.
That's sweet. But I don't know that I can give you simple or quiet. I came to Veilda Umbra on my own in search of my mentor. I am a traveling priest. I don't stay put. I care about you, Xander, I do. But I'm not really one for stationary life.
I guess that's. I guess that's always. No. I. I think that this moment of doubt will pass. I just think that seeing my siblings so happy, I guess that's just. It's something I long for, but I know it's not something I can have. It's a dream or a distant goal that may never really come to fruition.
Natriana's quiet, but she moves over and will sit next to you, Xander. Takes one of your hands in hers. Maybe you will be happy. Maybe a simple life is for you. Or maybe an adventurous life is more suited. Or a million other maybes and could-bes and would-bes that exist out underneath the Pantheon's purview. You know, I'm not the sort of cleric to tell people to pray on it. But if you're wanting some sort of outside way to guide your path, maybe you should. Look to the Pantheon. See if there's a deity that speaks to you. Or maybe even a virtue. And it might be nothing. You know, and if it is, you can just ignore it. But I don't think this is forever as well. And I do have hope that you will be happy. I have that hope for a lot of people. I do my best to make sure that I can inspire some of that same hope in others.
I grip her hand tighter. I just put my head on her shoulders. Or on her shoulder. Trust me, you've instilled more hope within me than I could ever imagine. The thing that I'm scared about is saying empty words into a void and hoping that something answers it's frightening to me. That's like, I've always viewed it as that. It's just empty words, but I see you and your ability. And I'm sorry, I'm starting to ramble. I can tell that I am weary.
We've had a long bit of travel. Perhaps it would do you some good to rest.
I lay down, or I kind of shift myself. I lay down. Can I tell you one more thing?
Of course, Cinder.
You remember the friend that I told you about?
Yes.
Well, during my time trapped with those Gizadul vampires or in the dungeons, I found a way to separate her from me, and separated her from the deepest parts of me. However, it's almost like a voice has been growing more and more within my head, whispering things. Like those creatures. Everybody else was scared of them, but I saw them and I saw beauty. That's not something that is normal. It's... I just wanted to tell you, because if I say anything, it may not be what I really am thinking. But I can tell you now that I am doing the best that I can to control that voice. It just scares me.
He squeezes your hand once more. Well, I'm not scared by voices so easily. So, for the time being, don't be afraid. I'm still here. And she leans down, presses a kiss against your cheek, before she will retire to her own room. And then Cecil, what were you doing when you returned back to House Robinmere?
Oh, Cecil had just made sure everyone else knew that we were back, and then he went back to his room to rest. I think that he would probably have been very restless, and probably would have taken some pen and paper and just went and sat in a sitting area or the kitchen table late into the evening, and probably wasn't able to sleep. He would be writing.
Okay. Evening passes. For everyone that's not up all night writing, you gain the benefits of a long rest. Cecil, you can gain the benefits of a short one. And morning arrives. What does morning look like to you all here after your travel? Do you?
Cecil's still at the kitchen table, but with a cup of tea. Whenever anyone else makes their way down.
I will say that Miss Matilda has been plying you with fresh tea and maybe some cookies and biscuits, little finger foods.
Oh, fun treats.
Cecil is thankful for the unnecessary but welcome attention.
All right. So, anyone coming down the stairs would again notice Cecil at the table, writing.
Cecil, you're still up?
Restless mind wouldn't let the body fall asleep.
I ain't good for you, boss. You're gonna get worse and worse if you keep doing that.
I'll be better the next evening, I hope.
All right.
Thank you.
What are you hungry for? I'm about to start cooking.
Oh, I'm good. And he'll hold up like a little biscuit or some crumbs or a plate.
Ah, so it's like that.
Thank you, though.
Bracken will already be walking off.
As Bracken's walking off, again, the kitchen staff are already there, as they have been every morning. Though Miss Matilda is constantly amused by your attempts to make breakfast, so she's got a little station and a kitchen staff buddy for you, all ready to go.
Good. Does he say yes, chef?
No, he does not. But he does make judgmental looks at you every time you do something. He doesn't say anything, though.
I'll be the judge of that.
So, what do you make for breakfast?
Standard fare of a continental variety. Instead of scrambled, we'll do a big plate of fried eggs. I feel like everyone will enjoy that. Plenty of runny yolks in there. Sausages, bacon, toasts, both normal and French for Avi's sweet tooth. Really just putting the work in on it.
Okay, yeah. So the breakfast, go ahead, why don't you give me a cooking check. We'll do this. 1d20.
What's your go-to?
We'll do 1d20 plus, we'll make it intelligence based, and then proficiency in cooks, in chef's tools if you've got them.
Plus, and I'm looking for something I can roll that would make all this very. Nope. All right, cool. So 1d20 plus int plus. Okay, so just a flat
Intelligence.
plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh well. 24.
Hell yeah. Breakfast is
We're
booming
eating
today. Joins the lineup of Miss Matilda's breakfast of, you know what, Miss Matilda's got a nice porridge going on, a nice peas porridge, so it's a little more of a savory breakfast this day, from Miss Matilda. But there are plenty of fruits and, a small amount of crepes, for anyone who's looking for something a little sweeter. And yeah, it looks delicious, as everyone can come down and enjoy the breakfast, or breakfast, depending on what you take part of.
Cecil
Are we?
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was gonna say Cecil will happily take whatever Miss Matilda had prepared.
Avi comes down, bright-eyed, fresh-faced, and oh, is that French toast?
Yes, it is.
Hell yeah!
So,
Digging in, which for Avi is just picking at it.
Oh man, she's going crazy on it. She was
Well,
really like that French text.
Slow down, it's not gonna run away.
So, yeah, you guys have breakfast. Is there any sort of planning that you do here? Again, you do have, the meeting with, Vrindarine and her allies, for whenever you are ready to, take her assistance, to progress out to, Degranemesis. Degranemesis.
Well, we just got back. Cecil, you don't look like you slept at all.
I'm okay.
Don't do that.
No, really, I'm good.
No. Here's what I think.
Can I make a persuasion check?
Absolutely. Go ahead. If it's because you're lying?
No,
No? You sure?
A lie would be
that's
deception.
a 19. Yeah.
A likely story.
Okay, so you might be fine, air quotes, but you still haven't slept, and I don't think.
I had a bit of a sleep.
Can I finish talking, Cecil?
Yes.
Okay. Seeing as somebody's been up all night and we had a pretty stressful day yesterday, maybe we take one day just to chill and we'll go see what's her name when we're fresh tomorrow. Fresh minds, all that nonsense.
Sure.
Alright, so what is the plan for today then?
Sounds like a day of R&R is in order.
Well,
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time, maybe in the library.
cuddling up
Kick
to
up
Ron.
I don't know about that, but definitely a book
About Ron.
about Ron.
Someone in the group is making fan fictions and putting it into actual bookbinding.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Don't tell Mom.
Why'd you figure it out?
Oh my goodness. Oh man.
In all of our adventures, and I've compiled them into this book. But
And then they kissed and shook hands and touched butts.
They're a little bit different in this one, but you know.
I don't remember Bracken being in a tutu during this.
And this is one where we were all in high school together.
Oh my goodness. So is yeah, you're easily able to take some time reading in the library, take some rest. Is there anything special that anyone would be doing during your R&R?
Bracken would check in with Terry, see how she's doing, and see if she's, he always likes checking in on what she's learning and studying and crafting.
Yeah, Terminder is very excited that you're back. And yeah, she'll show you the little bits and bobs that she's working on. Nothing terribly grandiose. Just little contraptions, little trinkets.
Sure.
And then, Cecil, are you still writing?
A little bit, but I think he'll spend some time training with Kadrib in the yard.
Yeah, totally. Let me just. It goes pretty well. Kadrib seems to really retain into the things that you teach him. Sort of goes through the drills almost with eagerness.
Good. Cecil is pleased.
Yes, good, good.
Oh my god.
All I'm thinking is like the Palpatine scene of good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kill him.
Good.
Oh man, I'm getting all giggly.
Kadrib staggering back. What have I done?
You have joined the dark side.
I can't imagine Kadrib going after all the younglings because they're the same size. They'd all pile on her.
I hate sand.
I hate sand. Place. It gets everywhere.
Oh my god!
As he kicks a little pile of sand up. We like to have fun here at Wildewitch.
Xander, what does your day of rest and relaxation look like?
Xander, of course, is having a crisis yet again. But you know what? They're just like, I think I should just have fun. So they're just out here sitting, listening to what's happening, and it's like, I wonder if they know about certain things. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it to myself, which of course would be the Kadrib join the dark side. Randomly, you would hear Xander like, "Feel your anger."
Oh my goodness. So, as you all
And
have,
then followed by the sorry.
as you all have your day here to relax, take things a little easy, we do have to have our next ad break come up here. So we will be back
Oh,
here
no.
very shortly to continue along with our story. Before we head out, I do just ask you let the ads run. They help us a ton here at Wildewitch RP. They help keep our games affordable. You can directly support us through my Ko-fi. Link for that's on screen as well as in our chat room. These donations help provide your GM with much needed caffeine, but they also unlock awesome perks for the entire community. There's a full list available for that on our Discord, so check us out there, and we will see you guys here very soon.
Yeah, but
Oh, shoot. Alright, there we go. That's the right screen. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. We are, you guys are taking a little bit of a rest day. We've got some, things that everyone had done. There's no, meteors that fall out of the sky to immediately smite you all, so you don't have to worry about that. Is there anything that you do in sort of your lead up, your preparations into meeting with Vrinzerine and her allies?
well, it might be nice to send word ahead of us, like, hey, we're gonna come by tomorrow. Just make sure you're all ready for whatever.
Or whatever.
For whatever. Sad bracket.
Signed Bracken. Yeah, throw me under the bus for it.
Yeah. It is a little bit later, just enough time for a walk to the Gezid dual estate from Ravenmere, and then back. The courier who had been sent off with the note returns with a small one in hand. And Renderine's handwriting is very sort of sharp, I would say. The calligraphy practiced, perfected, and maybe a little hostile in its writing style, but the words are neutral. Just says, "We are ready when you are." And it is signed by Renderine.
You better be. Kind of walk around and find everybody just real quick. Hey, we're good for tomorrow.
Alright.
So, with that, your evening passes by without much issue. So long as none of you are up all night writing, you all can gain your benefits of a long rest. And then morning comes. This is the day you return to the Elmendreer estate to meet with Vrinderine and whoever it is that she has gathered. It's we she spoke of in her return letter. And to send you on your next portion of the trip. Do you...
Princess hates it.
I mean, Princess has very big emotions. They need to be said.
Got a lot to say about a lot of things.
Yes. I will listen to anything Princess wants to say. But is there any sort of particular approaches you take to your meeting with Vrinderine? Do you dress in any particular ways? How do you set out knowing that this is your next big leg of the journey?
I'll dress up. Not my fanciest meeting clothes, but definitely fancier meeting clothes.
So like what you may
Oh,
have
we're trying to
worn
be a little bit fancy.
for the council meeting in Dimnor?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
not too much, but you know, putting an effort forward.
Bracken will attempt to pick up on these context clues and wear the hat piece of the 12-piece suit. So he's just got a little suit on his head for the meeting to make sure he's adequately dressed, but not overdressed.
I forgot that the hat was a honey suit.
What if the suit hat also was like 3-piece suit? And would
Yes.
that make it
That would
Actually-
make it a 15 point.
yeah, would it actually make that a 14-point suit? Or a 14
It would,
pea suit.
I
'cause
think it would
it's-
be 15 at that point,
Well,
right?
no,
Or
because
Yeah,
the
it's a
whole
12-piece suit.
the whole piece includes the hat as 12, but the hat
Okay, so
is
and
then
then 13,
3.
14. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, all right, fine.
it's weird, man.
Listen, I came here to do shiny rock math, not suit math.
Yeah, no. When the made-up math starts making the actual made-up math weird. All right, yeah. So we've got Avi, a little fancy but in a put-together way. We've got Bracken, a little fancy but in an unhinged way. Anyone else wanting to get a little fancy?
Cecil's all business.
I mean, Xander
Same.
might be fancy for the fun of it.
Same business mode as default.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I just looked over at the captions, and what the last Cecil caption was from On Break. Which is great. Let me actually just real quick here. Alright, so, as you guys are able to head out, you are aware of the direction of where you're going. You've been to the Gazette Stool Estate a few times. You remember the way to the Omendrir Estate within the Gazette Stool bounds, and so, as you make your way over, you are welcomed in by Vrindarine, though the house is, already you can tell it's more lively than when you had last been here. It seems that whoever this we she spoke of has been staying on her estate grounds, and they seem eccentric. They seem a bit on the outskirts of expected society from what you've seen so far. But none of them seem terribly much to care. Vrinzarian meets with you all. So, are you ready for your transportation to Degra Nemesis?
Are you? Sorry, yes, I am.
In theory, yes, we are all ready to teleport you there. The only thing that is required is crafting the actual circle, which would take no time at all.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready.
Then your group will be needing this, and she provides it's a map, but it is very, base, you can see. You are reaching a bastion of Movestriel. And luckily, you are in the presence of one of the few societies that are well versed in Movestri. However, Degranemsis is not stationary. Much like the rest of Velda Umbra, it moves at its own wings. The landscape around it is shifting constantly, decaying constantly. And unless anyone has come back very recently, any sort of texts you may have looked into will be inaccurate.
So are you going to teleport us there?
I will teleport you as far as I can get you. That's where the map
How
comes
will we
in.
get back?
Are one of you capable of speech through magical means?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then you can call for assistance. Now, as I was saying, I can get you as close as I can. Once you are in the outer grounds, you will have to face the challenges there and get to the Colosseum's entrance yourself. And she motions again to the map. If you are in need of assistance in getting back, your friend with the capabilities can reach out to many allies I'm sure you have, but in a last case scenario, you can reach out to me. And then, whatever business you've learned or completed, you can continue on your way.
What sort of mechanic will bring us back? Do we need to be within a certain distance of one another, or?
I would consider staying close by, yes.
We'll be prepared for that then.
Alright. With that, the figures that have been staying with Vrindarine are able then to meet with her after. She doesn't even dismiss you from the meeting, she just gets up and leaves. And she will gather her figures to begin creating the teleportation circle. And while that is happening, what would you all be doing?
Actually, I didn't think that we'd be leaving right away.
This one seems eager to get us on our way, for sure.
Yeah.
Did kind of piss her off last time.
She had her friend.
Not saying she
Yeah,
didn't
it
deserve
was-
to be pissed off, but I'm just saying
They're
that.
acting like that's our fault.
I'm sure if there's anything we need to run and do, we could do it while this is being prepared. They can't send us without us being here.
That's true, but you know, they put in all the work, and if we're not here ready for it, then just make them more upset. And
One of the cultists nearby, as there are a handful of them. If you're the figures that we've been doing all this research for, it will take longer than your typical teleportation to set up. You've got about an hour before you're in dire need to be here.
saying we've got some time to kill.
Hey.
I mean, if you like more than time to kill, I can definitely get you squared away with something.
I don't want to kill nobody.
Oh, it doesn't have to be a person. I'm sure we could scrounge up a few animals as well. You can see this figure
All
sort
right,
of.
you know, I love. Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Just the teleportation circle. I think we can find something to fill our time.
And this figure with with a strange look
Bracket's gotta
in
do-
their eyes
Gotta look at the group.
is going to
The hell is
wander
that guy?
off.
We're on Gizatool Estate, yeah.
Yes, the Omen Dreer is technically within the Gezid dual estate, though from what it looks like, Vrindarin isn't actually in the Gezid dual family, and is here as more of like VIP, and these are her people, and they all seem to be outcasts of even this society.
Do we want to like hit the lounge or something?
Well, is there anything we want to make sure we take with? Any magical potions of healing or?
I mean, pretty much everything that I have is in the bag of holding. I can share.
Do we have potions in there just in case?
That's a great question, Cecil. Hold on.
Because I got nothing.
I have a weird. I have your weird pouch.
His weird pooch.
My money
There's-
pouch?
I don't think it's a money pouch. I don't know what it is. It just says Cecil's weird pouch.
Oh.
That's what the little
Cecil's
compartment is
weird
labeled.
pouch.
Oh my god.
Cecil's wackadoo pouch.
I have a potion of healing. I've got 5 rations. That's what I got. I have some other healing, and
Alright, we're probably fine.
do you want your pouch back?
Yeah, I've been looking for that.
All right.
I think.
Alright.
Remind me if I'm misremembering, but isn't Cecil's weird pouch filled with the seeds from the strange fruit?
Oh, yeah, I don't need that back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you keep that, you're right.
You keep Cecil's weird pouch
Can
on
you up?
you.
All right.
Can you
Fine.
update it to Cecil's weird seed pouch?
Yeah, of course.
That'll help me in the future.
Hold on.
That doesn't-
Cecil's weird pouch. Cecil's weird pouch of seed.
No, I don't like.
Seeds.
Hey, go
Please,
on this little compartment.
Cecil's seed bag.
No,
that would be fine.
Your seed pouch is in there. You said it, and it made me giggle, so that's what it is.
I'm gonna use that later.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I guess we're good.
All right. I guess we're good.
Alright. So, an hour comes and goes, and you are called out by Brindarim and the other cultists who had been working on this teleportation circle to be teleported.
Alright, here we go.
Ooh, let me see if I can get spookier sounds.
No.
Hey now.
Please.
There's no need for
Noodling.
all that violence.
Noodling would be great.
Yeah. Let's get some noodling up in here.
If not noodling, then definitely dino music.
No. We can
Oh
do.
no. Mhm. I don't like the way you said that. Should be like yeah. You try that.
We can do this.
Yeah,
This'll be fun.
yeah.
So,
It's alright, I boycott Sirenscape.
yeah, you can boycott Skyenscape all you want.
I will.
It doesn't matter that it's playing. Like, your boycotting does not affect
Yeah.
this.
Me. That's you right now.
I would like the record to show that I am not mocking the game master.
You're part of our group. You're mocking the DM.
no, that's probably not the
Me.
smartest thing.
My name's
but-
Bo and Brad. Me. This is buffet.
Have you got it out of your system?
I don't know. Have I? Yeah, I think I'm good.
As you feel the energies of this very intricate teleportation circle sweep you from the Omendreer estate to you don't know where, Velda Umbra. You have a name, of course. Degranemsis. But there's no point on a map in your mind. You stand here on the sharp, pointed edges of some nameless ridge of jagged stone and jutting earth. The shadows here loom deep with death, and the air is heavy with the stench of endings. You stand in Degranemsis, this ancient, forgotten Coliseum, lost to ravages of time and preserved only at the whim of its mistress, the keeper of that with which withers more vestial, virtue of decay. There is a dim reflection of what was once a grand arena of champions clashing amidst cheering crowds, but now it stands some desolate monument to oblivion, twisted in the reflection of its former glory, and you are at the very edges of this domain, the outer span. Where you stand here is with crumbling arches, withered stone pillars, majestic forms worn down by centuries of neglect, and around you exist the echoes of past glory. You can almost hear them in the air, the whispers of cheering, long forgotten voices who have long since passed from whatever realm they once called home. The wind whispers through the ruins, whistling. There is a abundance of shadows that dance across worn flagstones. And as you are arriving here, looking around, trying to get a bearing roll for me. Perception check. Okay. Alright, I see everyone's rolls. Hey, Xander. Tell me what a 7 looks like here.
Yeah, they're not paying attention at all. They've disassociated.
For the rest of you. It's Cecil, Bracken, Bobby. Oh, you guys went up in increments of 5. I just noticed that. How nice.
Yeah, we're so cool.
So in sync.
Should give us like a prize for something.
The two of you would notice shadows getting closer to you. 2 of them.
I hope that's a welcome wagon.
Wait, what's Avi, are you okay?
Should we
Yeah.
try and hide?
I don't know. I just hope they're nice.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
if anything here is nice.
You
Cecil's
could.
gonna try and hide behind a rock or a pillar or something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
me a
down to-
stealth roll to hide if you want.
Okay.
Well, not everyone has to, but Cecil's going to.
Yeah.
No,
do your-
Cecil's gonna do it. Avi's gonna do it. Just very poorly.
So, Xander, as your friends begin to hide, do you hide as well?
I'm gonna shape change.
To what? Or to whom, I should say.
I'm gonna quickly look around for like random details of people's clothing, like, oh, this person
There's
has red hair. We'll
No
take
one
that.
here. You are
Damn it! Okay.
the only people here aren't really people at all. They're just shadows, and you don't know if that's because they're just part of the ambiance of this place or if there's something else more sinister. But 2 of these shadows seem to be approaching, which is why your friends are hiding.
Okay.
What do you do?
I shape change into my mentor.
Okay. So, with that, as you shape change here, rest of you hide. The 2 shadows, as they draw close to this area, lift themselves out of the ground and begin to take on these more humanoid-like appearances. They're still very much spectral and crafted of darkness themselves, but you can start to see what looks to be facial details and postures and body shapes, and one of them, one that moves with a bit more lively in their steps, approaches Xander quite quickly, almost like one could imagine this figure skipping. And I know that's not your true form. You don't need to lie here.
If that comes from behind the rock, then so be it. I just had to sneeze. I'm sorry.
You know what? I think that's funny.
So perfectly.
I'm gonna say that that does happen from behind there. Because you got an 11 on your stealth, so it's the sneeze that gives you
Yeah, that's
away.
fair.
The other one, walks a little slower, has a little more broad shoulders here, and, looks in the direction of the sneeze. There's no reason to hide. Your presence is already spotted here.
I shape change back.
I come out from my hiding spot. In quotations.
Cecil, stand up.
Looks like we've been had.
Yeah, and I wonder whose fault it is.
Oh, yeah, because changing into someone was such a great move.
It was an idea.
Well, don't get on me because your thing didn't work. That's mean.
So,
Yeah, but you're the one who just all over. I wonder what the back of that rock looks like. It's probably covered in your own mucus.
Well, at least it is what it is.
Hey, there are new people here.
oh, no, this is totally fine. If these two souls need to, get it out of their system, that's more than acceptable here. And the other figure just kind of gives a nod.
All right. Well, I guess have at it.
Nah, I'm good. I said what needed to be said.
It's fine.
Well, I guess then, some introductions. I'm, Lyra. This is Lathos, and we're to be your spirit guides.
Oh, good.
I knew you were nice.
Oh.
Guides to what?
Well, that depends on where you want to be.
Spirits, duh.
Reckon? And I kind of give like a little, like, kick. It's like, let's stay on these good sides, okay? Let's not.
So, before
I'm
we
pretty
can,
sure we're already on thin ice.
before we can guide you wherever it is you wish to be, we do need to know. And then Lathos picks up where it is you are seeking. Why have you come?
We're looking for someone?
There are multiple.
Someone in trouble.
There are plenty of people here. You will need to be specific. I understand that if you are cautious of your discerning of information to strangers, that you do not need to worry about that here. We are merely guides. We monitor this space. We care not for petty politics. You would,
Can I insight?
if you want to insight. You do not have advantage, as he is not lying.
I thought it was to see if they're lying.
Is it to see if they're lying? I thought it was if they are lying to see against that.
Oh,
I'll
let's
double
see.
check on
Ring
that.
of truth telling. While wearing this ring to determine whether someone is lying to you.
Oh yeah, then go ahead, roll for advantage, see if you get higher.
I will.
Yeah.
It's 27.
27, nice. No, he's not lying. He does not care about any sort of petty grievances. He's just doing his job, it seems.
So it would seem. What is a job? Really get down to it. Let's ask that question.
We're looking for Thalera.
Oh, you're looking for Valeros.
Yeah.
Lyra looks to Lathos, looks back at her, and then towards you all. We will have to pass through where Movestriel herself awaits. She holds the keys to the prison, the secrets that are required to save souls from its final grasp.
Does she often allow for visits to prisoners?
Well, seeing that most people don't even get here. No, not really. But
Well,
it's going to be your lucky day. Because, you'll be meeting Movestriel. Not many people can claim that.
you're so right. I
You're
didn't even
so
look at it
right.
that way. Brighter side.
That's what I'm here for.
All right. Nice. Okay. Good to know.
So, it is from here that you now have to move, and you do have Lathos and Lyra to guide you. Go ahead. If anyone wants to, as you walk, roll for me either religion or insight check. You're welcome to do so. I will say, as you all are doing this, you would notice that Lathos and Myra keep that spectral but almost humanoid form as they walk alongside you. Maybe as some sort of respect to you all. But otherwise, they are very quiet. Lyra, while she doesn't really talk unless spoken to, is humming. It's a little out of time, but pleasant enough. She seems excitable. Lathos is more stoic and somber. And unfortunately, that's all that you're able to get here with your roles out of the situation here. But they are, it seems, leading you through the outer span here. Do you do anything?
Are there any creatures like flying around or anything watching us?
There are other shadows that move, and somewhat feels like you are being perceived, but other than that, you're not catching anything specific.
Good to know.
What about the rest of you, if anything?
Bracken's just kind of sticking with the group, taking the general sights in.
The sights
And an eye
are
on our new friend.
Dreary, I'm assuming.
dreary and decaying.
Mm.
Everything does seem to be decaying here. Like, it's not just left in ruin, but it is crumbling, getting worse with each step.
Xander, as soon as they realize where they are, they begin looking and collecting any samples they can, putting in it almost like pressed flowers type of thing or whatever.
As you're doing this, you would feel a presence sort of move next to you, and what are you doing?
Oh, I collect things that pique my interest. You know, I work with flesh and with shadow.
I didn't know
This
that until
place
now.
is. Well, I guess this place is. It catches my interest, so to say. And so I'm looking into it, finding things that I may use for my practice.
Well, I wouldn't suggest using anything from here if you're making anything.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is just me studying the general things. Trust me, I don't plan on using anything.
Yeah, no, I'm just, because I live here. This place is going to die. Like everything else. It just happens a lot quicker here. Because of my Vastriel. So anything from here, if you used it in something else, would probably rust and break and collapse. And isn't that beautiful? We all end up in the same place.
I mean, it is. I'm interested as to the extent of this power. Once again, not to use it for myself, but to just have an understanding of how certain places approach the topic of death and decay, of course.
Well, death is not really my lady's place. That is for Desirian, or maybe lesser Zavakra, but more Vestrial. Vestrial is the return to nothing. The return to potential. It comes for all of us, even herself. There is no power here. Not really. Just a guiding hand to a force well beyond anyone's true control. Or maybe even comprehension. Isn't that exciting? That you're
It's quite
so
exciting.
close to something, and yet it will never really be able to be something you could hold. Just something you experience.
Xander kind of flashes back to the conversation with Natriana about wanting a quiet life, but maybe never having it. Well, yes. I I'm glad that there's things out here that I guess share similar perspectives. But anyway, I hope I'm not disrupting your ecosystem in any way by collecting these things, even if it does turn into dust or some form of matter.
Yep.
Oh, I mean, you're welcome to do anything that's, most likely futile in the end, because everything's most likely futile in the end. The whole decay process that comes for everyone. If it makes you feel better, do it. And then Lyra kind of moves again. It's strange how it almost seems like the shadow itself is skipping, but her motions remain fluid. And she joins back to Lothos's side, or Lathos's side, and who's again kind of been quiet, steadfast in just leading you all from the outer spans here, past all the other shadows that echo and jump through the ruins here. As you get closer to the actual Colosseums, we will be coming upon the vestibule, Athos says. It is beyond the shattered gates.
Well, good. Glad y'all know your way around.
There's more to prepare you. We have experienced a higher success rate when travelers coming through here are aware what happens beyond their next step. You will perhaps find a little comfort within the vestibule. It comes with light that is not normally found, though it does harbor echoes of the many lives that were lost within it. So, as you are able to approach, you enter into the vestibule. You pass by the shattered gates and come to this dimly lit antechamber. And as you stand here and listen closely, you can just barely hear the distant echoes of battles, the clang of sword and shield, the cries of pain and of victory. And while there are still some fallen arches that create that sort of barrier between the outer spans and the vestibule, you see the dim light that fills the space, almost like this mockery of sunlight. But it's more light than what you have perhaps seen since entering Vale d'Ambra. At least that happens from some natural ambience rather than spells or fires. As you enter in to the vestibule, you can start to see some more features of Lyra and Lathos as they enter into the light. They're still, of course, composed of shadows, but you can see more definition to their features as they are more lit up. But there is a chill in the air. An unnatural one. One that hits down deep into your bones. However, we'll have to get into the mechanics of that in our next session. So, this is unfortunately where we must end tonight's game. So, I want to say thank you to our players for playing. I do hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you to our viewers for viewing. I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. Terribly sorry of our stream lag, but I'm aware of the issue. I'm looking into fixing it. I will see you guys in our next stream, but until then, head over to wildewitch.com. You can check us out there. You can join us in our Discord if you want to jump in a game yourself or just keep up to date with all of our announcements. You can follow us here on Twitch for all of our live streams, or you can head over to our YouTube to catch our VODs. But as always, let the ever-burning light forever guide your steps.